Hi, my name is Cherie Egbert, and I'm from Ventura Council of PTAs in California. And we serve Santa Paula and Ventura Unified School District PTAs. The goal of the Challenge Grant is to have a wonderful family engagement policy in our community. I think that adopting the national standards at a district level as a policy will just build a more loving and more well-connected community with stronger relationships, and that will improve student outcomes and beyond. And not only it's school, but beyond for their whole life. We're building citizens, we're building community members, and these standards will help facilitate a stronger community. So what we did is I asked if like the Lincoln School PTA, they were having a spring carnival, and I asked if we could have a booth to get more information out to the community about what PTA is, what we stand for, how we support families and children. I was invited to participate at 2 spring festivals, which had a lot of families out in the community there. Most went to the local schools, some did not, because these were after-school events. So we partnered with Lincoln PTA Carnival and also EP Foster Carnival. And who did we meet there? We met parents, we met business leaders, we met PTA members, we met non-PTA members, we met teachers, we met paraeducators, and it was great to have a chance for people to share their stories. We asked our community 2 main questions. We asked them, how do you see family engagement? What does it mean to you? And the second question we asked, well, what are the barriers and the gaps to family engagement? And then we asked them to help us come up with solutions. So when it came to what does family engagement mean to you, some of the answers from a PTA leader were like, well, gosh, family engagement means getting together and having a bingo night and playing games and just those spontaneous interactions to help us get to know each other. A paraeducator said something that really spoke to me. They said, if a teacher could connect with every child and their parents or caregivers, that would be such meaningful parent engagement. And the paraeducator communicated with me the struggles they had in connecting with the parents, the not enough opportunities to connect. Another teacher told me we have an electronic communication system, and she said she'll notice, like she sends an email out, she works really hard to send this great email out, and she might have about 1/3 of the families open the email, and then she might get some hearts that they liked the email, but she never gets a conversation going. And she felt a need to have more conversation to build a stronger relationship. When it came to the gaps, wow. So the gaps were really interesting. So like one family told me this, they said, it would really help me if I could learn to help my child with their homework, because homework is so different today than it used to be. They said, my child, I'll try to help my child. This is a 2nd grader with their math, and my 2nd grader will say, oh, wow, Mom, you're doing it all wrong. You can't help me. And the mom gets frustrated and doesn't know how to help. And so I always ask for solutions, and the parents said it would really help if I had a class or some interaction, a small group interaction, learning how to help my child with their homework so I could support their success. Well, the data is very helpful. Now that we have the data, we can use the data to share that to the administrators to show them where the gaps and the barriers are and what would be helpful to connect more families to the school. And we're certain that they will love this. This will help give them information, and these will help adopt a good policy for the school district, a family engagement policy. My advice would be to form strong relationships, form community, talk to one another, ask questions, find out why we need to adopt these, find out what the barriers are and the gaps, and show and communicate with our leaders, if we had a family engagement policy, how much better off we would be as a community, how much stronger our children and confident. It would bring confidence to everyone. People think PTAs just fundraise. Sometimes you hear PTA and people run. They think we're just a fundraising organization, but we're really a child advocacy organization to improve the health and welfare of children between home and school and out in the community. And when there's a disconnect, there's gaps. So if we can look for ways to bridge the disconnect and explain that to our leaders by showing up to school board meetings, by writing an op-ed in the paper, by asking to meet with our school board representatives and leaders, we can support our community and make it better. I think we all have the same goal, whether we're a school administrator or a parent, a teacher, or a parent educator. We all want our children who are our future to be successful.